What's going on? It's me, YG, and this is Apprentice to Free, where I'm showing you my journey from nothing to $10 million worth of owned real estate. How am I gonna get there? Well, I guess you're gonna have to watch to find out. But if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button so you can watch me along the journey. But anyways, as you know, I am in the IBEW apprenticeship program, and recently I started working for a contractor. So today is November 23rd, and I started working on Friday, which was November 20th. So first day on the job, what happened? Immediately, I was put on a cleaning crew because I guess that's what they do every Friday. All the trades get their apprentices together and they have to clean the entire site. So that was fun. Not really. So I cleaned the entire site on my first day. And then after that was done, because it really didn't take all day, then I went with a journeyman in my company and we really didn't do shit. I watched him thread a piece of conduit and fuck it up. So it took him a while just to thread that thing. I think the threading machine was broken. But I also worked Saturday and I worked today on Monday. And I did a whole bunch of shit. So I just want you to know I don't have really any electrical experience, some minor residential stuff. I'm working at a place where they create contact lenses. So it's a big industrial building, like it's fucking huge, like multiple floors. So the first day, I'm just walking around with my head cut off trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, which is just not, you're not gonna understand what the fuck is happening. You don't understand what the people are talking about. You're basically, as a first year apprentice, you're like the guy who goes to get shit. But I did a couple of different kind of things. I pulled some wire, put connectors on like flex and rigid pipe, helping putting up big panel boxes, making holes so the wire can go through and just all this stuff. So think of residential and like how that stuff works, putting all the wiring together, but on a bigger scale because it's industrial. So the wires are freaking heavy as shit and hard as hell to bend and cut. And then today we connected other wires and big ass junction boxes. It's just a whole bunch of random stuff that I really can't explained because I don't really know the wording and terminology. It's just doing basic stuff. You just do whatever the journeymen tell you to do, helping them go get stuff, doing little minor tasks that you're able to do. So when you first get on the job site, if you don't have any experience, you're a first year apprentice, so they know that you don't know shit, and that's cool because you're paid not to know shit. So you're the, hey, go get this from me or clean up this. You're doing the minor tasks that isn't really valuable. So the stuff you're doing like a journeyman wouldn't do because he's paid way more and his expectation to produce is way higher than yours. So just some words of advice for when you hit your first job site. Just pay attention, ask questions, bring a notepad and a pen, and whenever they tell you to go get something or do something, just write the shit down so you don't forget, because you have to keep going back and forth. You're gonna look like you're retarded. I was in the military, so taking notes and bringing a book with you is second nature. That's just a habit I have. It'll also help you look better, like you actually give a fuck. And that's another piece of advice. Actually give a fuck. Like, pay attention to what they're telling you. Try to learn as much as you can. I'm only on my third day, but I already started doing shit, like cutting wire and sticking connectors on. It's just minor stuff, but try to get hands-on as much as possible. Because if you just sit back and relax, you would only get that kind of experience if your journeyman like tells you to do something. But try to be proactive and be like, yo, let me do it. I think I know how to do it. But you have to watch them do it first and have a good understanding of the process. And if you have questions, then ask them. Now, the crew I'm with, they're pretty cool. They're not like fucking assholes. Whenever I have a question, they go in depth about whatever the question was. And they also allow me to do the hands-on tasks, not the minor stuff, not like connecting a panel box or anything. Now, I was a captain in the Marine Corps. I've had hundreds of different Marines in my multiple platoons who have worked for me. I was always the guy with the knowledge. I was always the guy that people went to. I was the guy in charge most of the time. I was also making a lot of money. Now, I'm not the guy at the bottom. I'm the guy who doesn't know shit, and I'm the guy who makes the least amount of money out of everybody on the job site. So if you're one of those people who don't know how to put your ego aside, this ain't for you. Because there are going to be journeymen who are younger than you because they started before you did. I'm 27. There's apprentices in their fourth year, a fifth year who are 23, 24, who eventually may be my boss. I don't want to say boss, but I may be their apprentice and they're going to be telling me what to do. You have to be humble because they have the knowledge and experience and you don't. You're trying to be where they are. I'm using this opportunity so I can learn the skill, to get licensed, to help me get to where I want to get in the future. Now, if you have an ego, if you have too much pride, if you don't know how to take advice from somebody younger than you, if you're not able to deal with that, just go somewhere else, bro. Do something else, because you ain't gonna like your life. You ain't gonna love it, man. It sucks. You have to. I don't remember the last time I had to clean some shit. But now I'm the lowest guy on the totem pole. That's what I gotta do. I'm doing what I gotta do now, so eventually I don't have to do it. So that's pretty much my little experience over the past 3 days of me working. I did some overtime on Saturday, worked 10 hours today because the holidays are coming up. But where I'm at, the schedule is 5:45 a.m. to 2:15 p.m. So the schedule is super dope. Once you get off, you still have the rest of the day to do whatever it is you wanted to do. But I've been working 10-hour days today and Saturday only because it's the holidays. Another thing that I didn't know, you get 2 breaks. So you get a break at 9 a.m. and then another one at 12 p.m. 30-minute each. So it's like a breakfast break and a lunch break, which is kind of cool. I didn't know about that. So yeah, as a first-year apprentice, when you're first on the job, everybody knows that you don't really know shit. So don't be worried about, oh my God, I need to, just take your time, pay attention, ask questions, and try to get as much hands-on experience as soon as possible. That's my advice for you. If you have any specific questions about my first day/week on my first job site ever, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer your questions. If this video provided you value in any kind of way, hit that thumbs up button so YouTube shares this video with more people. With that, I'm out. Peace.